Hey friends, it's April from Learn, Do, Become, and I thought it might be fun to just share a great idea from the book, The Lazy Genius Way, on how to reduce decision fatigue. You know how it feels when there's a million things that need to be decided upon and you have like this much energy? So the ideas that she shares and then some of the ways we've actually applied that in our house will hopefully give you a little boost. So I want to start out with just 5 of the tips that she shared in the book. One is that on Mondays, she always wears the same Monday uniform, which is a black top and denim on the bottom. So maybe you could do this as you think about something that could just be an easy decision. So as you jump into your week, you don't have to pick out something to wear. It's just one little thing, but it makes a difference. Another is she was trying to buy teacher gifts for her children's teachers, and trying to get a unique gift for each one felt a little overwhelming. So now she just buys the same book and everyone gets that book. And I thought that could work really well, where whether it's birthday gift for friends or neighbor gifts for a holiday, if everyone just gets the same thing, then you can just buy in bulk and just keep it really simple. Third, when she has a wedding that she attends, she just has 2 different dresses that she can wear to those occasions. So she has one dress for cold weather and one dress for warmer weather. Each dress can be, either dressed up or dressed down according to the occasion. And I love that. So you don't feel like you have to have this huge wardrobe of all these fancy outfits to wear. Then also her family always has pizza on Fridays and then leftovers on Saturdays. So whether they're cooking, tacos or fish or whatever else during the week, they just know Friday pizza night and then leftovers for Saturday. And that just makes it feel a whole lot easier. And then she said when she cleans the toilets, she always does it right before a shower because toilets are gross. And so clean up the toilet, go take a shower, and that kind of connects it all together. So I really like this because she's taking some of these bigger decisions and just making them simple. And the whole point of the book, The Lazy Genius Way, is that you want to be a genius about the things in your life that really matter, and then be lazy about the things that don't really matter. And it will be unique to each person. But there are some ways our family has applied it, so I'm going to go ahead and just share a few ideas that hopefully will just spark more ideas for you in your unique situation. So we'll start out with clothing. My husband Eric wears navy and khaki every day. That's his everyday uniform. So his closet literally is just all the same navy shirt and then the same khaki shorts, plus he has a few pairs of pants. But he loves it because he doesn't have to decide and he likes that outfit. For me, I do change up the tops, especially where I do video or I do a little more where I'm front facing for the company. But I do have 6 pairs of these exact same pants and I wear these every day. And they're super comfortable and they have pockets for my phone. So that keeps it simple there. One final thing on the clothing is I used to have these white socks that had heels that were either green or pink or orange and they all matched. But then when we did the laundry, we had to match up the socks. Now I just have all black. So it's just simple, less matching. So just things like that have made it really easy for us. For weddings, we just give Amazon gift cards or we Venmo money. We keep it super simple. For birthdays, we have a special family birthday song, so we just sing that on a little voice memo and send it as a text message and just keep things really simple. And then for things like shampoo and conditioner and soap dispensers in the bathroom, we try to keep it really similar in every bathroom, so we can just refill the containers with clear soap and same shampoo and conditioner, so we don't have, like 20 bottles in the bathroom like I grew up having every little place. So when we can keep it really simple, that's helpful. On the meal side, I make a big Sunday dinner where we have our young adult children over and maybe some of their friends and we all eat together. And then I maybe cook once during the week, but otherwise Eric and Spencer have foods that they like and I have foods I like. I had some health issues, so now I have 10 foods that I kind of rotate through. I like all of them and I batch prepare. So I'll batch prepare soup and smoothies and little snacks. And then it's just really easy for me to just grab and go. To keep the house clean, we do 1 hour of Saturday jobs each week, and that's where typically it's me. I just look around the house and say, okay, what actually needs to be done? And then Spencer and I share the jobs. He's 15, and then Eric does that outside of the house. And then throughout the week, we reset the rooms. We keep things just pretty simple, doing basic tasks as we see them. But that way we know at least Saturday we'll have a good hour of cleaning. And then throughout the week, if we can kind of get ahead, we can reduce the amount we need to do on Saturdays. And it just actually feels really natural and keeps things clean. As Eric and I were deciding how to divide up responsibilities in the home since we work here together, he wanted to take on the role of the emperor of laundry, which he calls the lawnperer. And so he does laundry on Thursdays. And we typically have lights and darks that we pre-sort in our closet. Then Spencer brings down his clothes, so we sort that. Eric does the laundry and then listens to the Pandora comedy channel, like Brian Regan or Nate Bargatze, and listens to comedy while he does the folding. He's way better at folding than I am. And then once everything's folded, then Spencer and I come and put our things away. And it's just been nice. We just know Thursdays are laundry day. And then finally, we have a new grandson we're super excited about. And as we were talking with our daughter and son-in-law as they were packing everything to come for a visit, we asked, well, what would be helpful for us to have here at the house so that you don't have to pack as much as you come? So they gave us a little list that actually is going to be great because it will work for all future grandchildren as well. So we're currently stocking the house and just preparing things, kind of deciding once, having everything ready. So that way it's just an easy place, easy landing spot when future grandchildren come to visit. So as we've talked about the Lazy Genius way and her great ideas, and then as I've shared a few things that have been helpful in our family, it made me realize that our STEP system that we teach, Steps to Everyday Productivity, actually does a lot of this, reducing the decision fatigue, helping us just decide once. And I want to share a few ways that it does that. And there are more videos here on the channel that you can explore to help you. But first, we help really consolidate landing spots. Deciding once where things are going to land when they need your attention is really important. So typically we consolidate email accounts. Maybe you have 4 or 5 or 6 different email accounts. If you can just have 1, maybe 2 if you have to keep business separate, that's awesome for email landing spots. As far as other digital landing spots, having as few places as possible for direct messages or apps that you're using and trying to keep things all in the same location will give you a huge sense of relief because you don't feel like you have to check 50 different apps all the time. And then it's things like the physical landing spots, having, one spot on your kitchen counter or one spot, in the house on the main level where things are going to go before you make a decision. Consolidating those landing spots and actually deciding what they are, awesome way to decide once. Along with the landing spots is one inbox. These are the things where the 2-minute rule has already been pulled out. Anything that had to go directly on the calendar is already done. But this inbox is where you put things that can wait for your weekly review. And we also encourage you to have a current projects list. That's where you have a focused list of the projects that you're working on that month. When you decide once and this is my focus, then when new ideas come in, you're not constantly jumping from project to project to project. If an emergency comes up and you do need to replace a current project, you can, but that process of deciding once is going to give you a really good focus for that whole month. And really the whole idea is to have a command central in place with digital and physical components. So if something doesn't need attention, but you want to keep it just in case, you would know that goes in incubation. Or if you need this specific piece of paper on the 2nd week of August, it can go in the August tickler with a calendar trigger. When your mind knows that any item, any piece of paper, any goal, any message, any project has a distinct location other than the pile, that is one of the most amazing forms of preventing decision fatigue because now you have a system that's going to save you. If you have some great ways that you are reducing decision fatigue and becoming a lazy genius, please share them here in the comments. I always love hearing how people are creatively using their time and energy and resources so they can be a genius in the things that matter and lazy in the things that don't. So huge thanks to Kendra for this awesome book. We'll see you soon at learndobecome.com.